Love myself this quilt so much. I love it being patriotic. I love the bold colors. I love the simplicity of it. And of course, I love the red, that's for sure. Sharon brought this over. It's called like a stack and flip kind of a situation. You could literally make this out of jelly rolls. In fact, you could take a whole jelly roll and literally just line them all up and stitch them together. You're gonna cut down here toward the end. These two sections are the same distance, so whatever you've created there, we've got about 8 inches and 8 inches. Literally flipping this guy around with the sashing around it. Really love everything about this quilt. I'm sure that the recipient of this is going to be super happy with it. She's chosen my new design called Sky and Wind. Very patriotic looking with its stripes that are wind blown in this particular fashion. She's also chose my fantastic red, white, and blue variegated thread, which you literally can see very nicely in the quilt right here. It doesn't work with all quilts, but this is one that is showing nicely enough. Backing is a fabulous batik with the stars and the swirls already in it. Reversible either way. And I want to show you, originally I literally had the quilt laid out in long ways right here, and I had basted it on, and the more I looked at the way the batting was, I just didn't care for it running that direction. So I literally took the entire quilt off. I hadn't stitched it yet, I had only basted, and I basted it back on going long way. Now I made sure I had enough backing in order to do that, and I'm going to be much happier. It's just going to be a batting that's going to work out better this direction. So there's a lot of things I'm going to be aware of while you're over here at the quilting studio. Now, something in the process of doing that, now I have this big long piece of backing fabric, but I'm not going to put Sharon's quilt right in the center. No, no, no. I'm going to scoot over as far as I can to the far end and save her all of this beautiful batik fabric right here. She can do a lot with that. This is a lot of beautiful fabric. So when you're here, I'm going to make sure that I'm balancing your quilt best as I need it for myself, but then I'm going to make sure it's going to work best for you. So you've got yourself a big old piece left over if that's what needs to happen. I do have 5 styles of batting over here at the quilting studio that I've curated specifically for your style of quilts. I've got 100% cotton hanging around over here. I've got some over here that are a little more on the higher polyester end, that are a little bit more lighter weight. I've got a bamboo. I've got a Hobbs 8020, which has mostly cotton. So let's talk. There's a lot we can discuss here. Put something down in the comments, and we'll let you know how you can send a quilt over here. The intake form is super easy. And when you follow the arrow down below, it will take you to another video of this exact quilt getting stitched out with more tips and tricks. So check it out. Let's have a conversation.